Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Action out of the AA Eastern League in this one. It's the Altoona Curve and the Akron RubberDucks. First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here. And today's starting pitcher, Tanner Burns. But he hasn't exactly been terrific here on his home mound. Better than 3 strikeouts per walk this season, and that's a great sign for his development. It's hard to move up the ladder when you're walking a ton of hitters, and it's hard to win a lot of games when you're clogging the bases. I'm sure they like seeing how he limits traffic on the base paths. And here we go. Now it's the shortstop, Alika Williams. Trying to bunt for a hit. Rodriguez. They handle the bunt and get the out. I think he may have rushed a bit there. The infield was playing back, so it's tough to stop a hitter from bunting for a base hit. That may explain why his throw wasn't that great. The first baseman getting ready to hit, looking for better results than last night, an 0 for 4 line in the loss. And there's a curve through for a strike. And that's off the inside edge. Gets a piece, stays alive. And again on 1 and 2. Ground ball up the middle, through for a base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
That is curve. The catcher, Manny Pena.
Here's the catcher, Manny Pena. Drove in their only run in last night's game. And that one fouled off. Burns checks on first and back in safely. Runner at first, 1 away. Grounded to third, could be 2. Over to second for 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score after half an inning. Welcome back. And on the hill in this one, Quinn Priester. You can see from the numbers that he's done a good job limiting opposing batters this season. They're hitting under 250 against him. It's not all about the strikeouts when you do that. You have to move your pitches around, mix speeds, and keep hitters off balance. He'll do well if he can execute like that in this one. We're in the bottom of the first. Here's the center fielder, Isaiah Green. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. And he hits a ground ball to the right side. McAdoo fires over to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Wilfredo Antunes.
So up next, Wilfredo Antunes went hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. And he's got serious defensive upside as a prospect with solid speed, good defense, and that elite arm strength. Really nice package of skills for an outfielder. Bunting for a hit. Throws to first. They get the out, but it was pretty close.
The second baseman, go.
Base is empty with 2 out. Now it's the second baseman, Aaron Bracho. Really strong hitting performance recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak. That one misses, and it's 1-0. There's a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Bounce to the right and handles that one. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. First frame of the night behind us, and it's 0-0. On to the next inning. Here's the pitcher, Quinn Priester. Burns, a 6-foot righty, 215 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2020. That one fouled off. That fastball was very hittable, but the swing just a touch too early. Pitcher needs to adjust. Just missed.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Altoona under it, there to make the catch. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken down a bit. He needs to try to put that up the middle instead of yanking it to the pull side. The center fielder now at the plate, and he has struggled this year. Downstairs.
Ball 1, no strike.
That misses the zone. And now 2-0. Wouldn't chase that time. And that one is in for a strike. They're attacking him with good velocity inside, and that makes it hard for him to get comfy at the plate. 3-1 pitch. Right through there for a strike. Batter just wants to get a read on his stuff. That was a meaty pitch, but he let that one go, maybe to get the timing. Could be ready for it if he gets it again. Got him looking, and that's a strikeout.
That is it. The left fielder, Matt Frazier.
Base is empty with 2 out. The left fielder will hit next. Fly ball down the line. Can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Up and in. Ball 1.
1-0.
No score here in the second inning. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. They're set down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of the second. And now it's going to be John Kenzie Noel.
John Kenzie Noel.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Got away with that slider up, but he should avoid doing that again. Might have released a little too early and had it back up on it. Swing and a rocket. That one's carrying. Stretches out and hauls it in. Some shades of Pete Reiser on that play, taking on the outfield fence. I'm sure the front office would like to see fewer collisions with the wall from their prospects, but they'll be impressed with the hustle and toughness right there. Now the third baseman, Gabriel Rodriguez. And the first offering is not close. That's downstairs and outside. It's clear he's trying to work the outside with the first two pitches off the plate. If the batter's paying attention, he'll adjust and try to drive it to the opposite field. Bottom of the zone, called strike. The 2-2. Foul ball left side, at least one more pitch. Puts this one in the air down the line, and that drops foul. Grounder left side, and foul ball. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Ninth pitch of the at-bat up next. Swing, high fly ball to center field. And 2 away now.
Batting six. Not shortstop.
And now the shortstop, Milan Tolentino. Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games. First pitch misses, ball 1. Liner snagged it first. Nothing across here this half. Heading on now to the top of the third. And there is no score. We're back here at the ballpark. We move on to the third inning. Stepping in, Charles McAdoo. That misses. And that is ball 1. Foul ball there. And the 1-1. In the air, right field. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting eighth. The third baseman.
Now at the plate, the third baseman, number 19. Hitless yesterday as they only pushed across 1 run. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Really spotting the fastball well early in this one. If he can continue to do that, it should be a solid game. That one not close. Left field. Makes the grab for the second out.
Batting ninth. The right fielder, number 2. Hudson Head.
So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Hudson Head. That's in there for strike 1. 2 down and nobody aboard. We're here in the top half of the third. Fouled off. He was late. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. Missed off the inside. And the count 1-2. And another ball.
That pitch is out.
Got the batter looking for the K. Frozen with a backdoor slider turned into a pair of shoes. They go down in order. Home half of the third coming up, still scoreless. As we go to the last of the third. And here's the catcher, number 73. There's a strike.
0-1.
And that one is foul. We'll try again. Line drive for a base hit. And that's into the corner. Around first and heading for second. Here comes the throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. Up against it with 2 strikes right there, but still managed to win the at-bat. That one was served in a punch bowl right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. Roper, the next to hit. And immediately fires a strike to the left-handed batter.
0-1's the count.
Still scoreless in the bottom half of the third. Close, but called a ball. That was really close around the knees, but he's handling it well on the mound. Just has to adjust his sights. Wouldn't chase that time. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Runner at second with nobody out. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now up Tanner Burns. And you'd have to think that a breakthrough might be coming here. 0-1.
0-1.
One out with a runner at second. And that one hit to first. Steps on first for the out.
The center fielder, number 28, Isaiah Green.
Next to hit, Isaiah Green. 0 for 1. Good opportunity to pick up your teammate and deliver. And takes low for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Laser for a base hit. And they're out in front with a 1-0 lead. Always strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. And we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first. Here's the left fielder, Wilfredo Antunes. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Green leads off of first with 2 away.
Ball 1.
Line drive. Makes the catch. Inning over. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 1-0 ball game. All set for the start of this inning. The batter now, Alika Williams.
Alika Williams.
1-0.
Inside.
This out to center. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jackson.
And here's the first baseman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ground ball, right side. And steps on the bag for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Manny Pena.
Here's the catcher, Manny Pena. Hit into a double play the first time around. Good eye on that pitch. That one finds the zone. And the count is 1-1. The curve, down a run, top half of the 4th. Pitch misses, and it's 2-2. Gets it by him for the strikeout. 3 up, 3 down here. They're trailing here, 1-0. Bottom of the 4th, and now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Aaron Bracho.
Aaron Bracho.
Right through there for a strike. Fastball for a strike. Whether or not he agreed with the calls on those first 2 pitches, he has to focus now with an 0-2 count. Gotta protect the zone, even if it's a little larger than usual. It's a hit by pitch, and the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. And next, the cleanup hitter, John Kenzie Noel. The outfielder's very deep. They don't want anything going over their heads. Sliced hard, but foul. And that one fouled off. Nobody out and a runner at first. Swings through it, and that's a K.
Third baseman, number 7.
Here's the third baseman, Gabriel Rodriguez. Grounder might be 2. Fires to second for 1. Over to first, safe. So digging in, Milan Tolentino.
Shortstop, Milan Tolentino.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The 0-1. A laser into the outfield. Flashes the leather on the running catch. One runner left on base. They lead it 1-0. We're ready for the 5th inning. Leading off, Quinn Priester.
The pitcher, number 64.
Priester goes 6 feet 3 inches, 24 years old, a former first rounder. Back in 2019. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
This one's smoked out to left. Makes the grab, 1 down. The center fielder getting ready to hit. Went down on strikes the first time through. One and up.
Count 1-0.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. 1-1. Here's the pitch. And the slider just misses. That's 2 straight breaking pitches away that he's thrown. He seems to be avoiding challenging this hitter. The curve, trailing by 1. We're in the top of the 5th inning. That one misses. And that's ball 3. Pretty unusual seeing him fall behind in the count like this. He could give up his first walk here. That one fouled off. Caught him looking for the strikeout. That goes to show you the kind of confidence he has in that pitch. Most pitchers at this level would have gone to the heater on 3-2. The left fielder digs in now. Caught looking the first time up. Now a fly ball to right center. Roper has this one sized up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So they've been held scoreless through 5. The RubberDucks lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning, and here's the catcher, number 73.
The catcher, Abraham Gutierrez.
That one misses, and that's ball 1. Strike 1.
1-1.
1-1 pitch now. And another ball. The pitcher's approaching him much more cautiously after he gave up the double the first time around. 2-1 pitch. And that's in for a strike. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. They try to get a chase on a slider down and away. Cut on and miss. That's a strikeout. Roper now at the plate. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time. And he's got really good wheels. One of those skills you really can't teach. And there's a breaking ball that drops in. Not only does he have excellent speed, but it's the effort that catches your eye. That speed benefits him on the base paths and on defense. Teams always want players who can turn and burn out there. In there safely. It's an infield hit, but that's certainly not his fault out there at shortstop. He played the ball perfectly, but with the speed coming up the line, it was always going to be hard to get the out. Next to hit, Tanner Burns. Grounded out the first time. Squares to bunt, but misses. Roper over at first with one down. And it's strike two. With the pitcher at the plate, pretty clear they're just trying to avoid the inning-ending double play. And a sac bunt here. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out.
The center fielder, number 28, Isaiah Green.
And now the center fielder, Isaiah Green. Picked up an RBI the last time up. Still their only run of the game so far. Misses outside. Ball one. Foul ball there. One ball, one strike. Here's the pitch. And misses inside. Lined into left center for a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The run comes in from second, and they lead by 2 now. We hear a lot about how the numbers turn against the pitcher the third time through the order, and that might be what's happening here. Looking at the manager, he may have a decision to make. 2 outs and a runner at first. And now, Wilfredo Antunes. Swing and a ball popped up. Williams settles under this one. Makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. Well, they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 2-0 ball game. On to the top half of inning number 6. Now at the dish, Charles McAdoo.
Number 28.
There's a strike. The slider has been great for him tonight, and he's got these hitters all twisted up with it. Now here's the 0-2. And that just misses. Nice take. Not even close there. The count now 2-2. They try to get a chase on a slider down and away. I'd expect him to try and put a fastball in the zone to avoid the leadoff walk. The hitter might be able to exploit them. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And here is the third baseman, number 19. That one catches the zone. Strike 1.
0-1.
Slider misses away. 1 out and the base is empty. And that's off the inside edge. And that's in for a strike. And another ball. And he swings and lofts one to deep center. That one's got some carry. Snags in on the warning track. So up next, Hudson Head. Struck out looking the first time up. He swings and fouls one off. And the 0-1 now.
Ball one.
Really frustrating day for the manager. This offense isn't showing a whole lot right now. The curve, trailing by 2, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And now 2-1. Right through there for a strike. A lot of hittable pitches being taken right now. He's not exactly an ace, so you'd expect the hitters to be a bit more aggressive on mistake pitches. 2 outs and nobody aboard. And now we're all filled up at 3-2. Alika Williams waits on deck. Fouled off again, still 3-2. That one is foul. We'll see another. And there's ball 4. That's an excellent at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and earned the walk.
Now batting.
Batting order turns over. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Alika Williams. And that's outside. And that's ball 1. That one missed.
2 balls, no strike.
Skies this one to center. Green in position. Swallows it up. That's out number 3. 1 left on base, and they're down 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate, Aaron Bracho.
Second baseman, Aaron Bracho.
Strike on the outside corner. On a line to center. Makes a nice running catch.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And now the first baseman, John Kenzie Noel. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time up. And a good fastball to start off. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That clips the corner. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Lands foul. We'll reset and do it again. Next offering misses. Now 1-2. Great job to lay off that one on 0-2. Those big looping curves are very tempting. Struck out swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Base is empty with 2 out. And now at the plate, Gabriel Rodriguez. Right down the chute. 0-1. Late swing fouled it off. Two down and nobody aboard here in the bottom of the sixth. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2. Back and a miss. That's a strikeout. It's a 1-2-3 inning, but they hold a 2-0 lead. We're back here at the ballpark. Top of the seventh here. And here's the first baseman, number 36. And he's got good speed at a position you don't typically associate with that. It's usually more of a slugger who might plod a little bit. He's something of an outlier here. That kind of speed at this spot can be a real asset, of course. Players like Jason Kendall and Sean Figgins made their teams more multidimensional because they could really scoot.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That misses the zone. 3-1 now. Honestly, if they absolutely had to, I don't think they'd hesitate to throw him out there at a position that demands a little more range than this. His natural athletic ability can carry him a long way.
Full count, 3-2.
And that's ball 4.
Leading up for Altoona.
Next up, Manny Pena.
Manny Pena.
Fastball in for a strike. With the tying run at the dish, here in the top half of the seventh. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play. Tying run waits at the plate. Gets a piece, it stays 0-2. Try to get him chasing on the changeup. Good job to let the low one go there. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So now a pinch hitter, number 14. Surprising to see them go with a pitcher off the bench in this spot, particularly since they're not out of available hitters. Move to first, and back in there. Swing and a foul pushed off to the right. That's a slider for a strike.
One ball.
Rolls away a little bit. The tag safe at second. Nice hustle to move up on the wild pitch. That's heads up base running to get to second on the wild pitch. Now the inning-ending double play is a lot less likely. Tough break for the pitcher. The next offering misses. Ball 2. And the tying run's at the plate. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Battling here, fouls it away. That's not a pitch he's featured much in this game. Not really a surprise that the batter couldn't do anything with it. And a curve misses outside. What a take with 2 strikes. The center fielder waiting for a turn at the plate. Payoff pitch off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. It definitely wasn't easy, but earned the walk after a long at-bat. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Tanner Burns will depart. 2-run ball game as the starter heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. On the mound now, Doug Nikhazy. Coming into a pressure-filled situation here, and this is what the best relievers live for. One down. The center fielder will hit next. This could be a major moment in this game. A notable run producer with a chance to do some damage. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 1 out, runners at first and second. Next one's fouled back. After 2 straight changeups, it's not terribly likely that we'll get a third in a row here. Next pitch off the plate, and it's 1-2. Impeccable discipline to lay off of that one. Wow. Slider misses away. Nice job to spot slider out of the hand and read the movement. He did well to lay off that pitch. Runners at first and second with 1 out. Broken bat, and this one is popped up. And a foul ball. Good eye there. Walks are never ideal for a pitcher, especially not late in a game. He's got to come after the hitter, and the hitter has to be ready to swing. The left fielder in the on-deck circle. Gets him swinging. Two outs and runners at first and second. And the next batter, the left fielder, number 12. Started to swing, but held up.
Ball 1, no strike.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. And the count 1-2. And a foul ball, so he stays alive. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Grounder to third. Sneaks through, base hit. Coming around third. The run comes in from second. It's 2-1. And that sensational plate discipline pays off right here. Got deep into the count, but he didn't panic, and he came through in the clutch. First and second, 2 outs. Charles McAdoo, the next to hit. And there's a strike. Check swing. Did the bat break the plane? Yes, it's a strike. 2 out, and both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Wouldn't chase that time. And now it's all even up. That's such a hard pitch to lay off of at the plate. Nice job to spit on that tempting slider down and in. And the tying run at second. Smoked into left field for a base hit. Runner around third. Play at the plate. Out. They limit the damage here. They go with the aggressive send there, trying to push across the run and tie it up. But great work on defense. They cut the runner down at the plate, preserve the lead. Great all-around effort. J.C. Flowers takes over on the mound. Certainly he's done well against lefty batters this season, and he'll face one here to start. Seems like a reasonable move by the manager. And now, Milan Tolentino. And the slider just misses.
1-0.
That one finds the zone. Action in the pen down there. Ryder Ryan appears to be getting loose. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the catcher, 1 for 2. And that's a little bit hot. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike. Ball
Way high. Try to get him chasing on the changeup.
3-0.
And there's the automatic take to make it 3-1. That's not a pitch you want to swing at early in the count. Most likely you'll just roll over it. If you have 2 strikes on you, that's different, of course. Swing and a drive. That one's deep. Snags it on the warning track.
The right fielder, number 12.
Base is empty with 2 out. And now the right fielder, Sam Roper. And the slider catches the zone. Right through there for a strike. Got to 0-2 on 2 consecutive sliders, and now he can go a number of ways to finish this hitter off. On the ground and handles this chance. Whips it across. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. Nothing doing here in this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up next. The RubberDucks out front, 2-1. We go to the 8th. Now the third baseman, number 19.
Number 19.
That one fouled off. Strike 2. Movement in the bullpen. Number 48 up and loosening in the pen. Faria also throwing. Try to get him chasing on the changeup. A little inside conscious now, and maybe the pitcher will target the outer half of the plate. That's off the mark, and the count is even, 2-2. Excellent take. That just misses. And the count's full. Hudson Head to bat next. Hoping to put the tying run aboard. Dives and can't hang on. And beats it. Safe. No outs, runner at first. And here at the plate, Hudson Head. And it's a pop-up. And there's one away. Batter probably wants a mulligan after that swing. That one was right down the pipe. The kind of pitch hitters dream about. A discussion happening at home plate now, and I think they're making a double switch. Tim Herron comes on to pitch, and he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup with the double switch. Joe Lampe into the game as well as part of the double switch.
And batting ninth, number 9, Joe Lampe.
Digging in, Alika Williams. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a groundout. Just missed. That's in there. Strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball, right side. And it's just foul. That was close. And another ball. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And here's the first baseman.
The first baseman, Jackson Glenn.
That one hammered but pulled foul. With the go-ahead run in the batter's box. And we're in the top of the 8th. Missed off the plate. And the count even 1-1. I'm not sure his brain processed that pitch in time. That was some serious cheese inside. Here's the 1-1. On the ground to third, Rodriguez. This play doesn't cost them, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. We head to the bottom of the 8th. The RubberDucks have the edge, 2-1. And possibly a double switch coming now as a meeting taking place near the home plate area. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Joe Lampe. Tough lefty-lefty matchup here for the hitter. The best approach is to stay up the middle. Even if you're a little late, you can send an opposite field lineup. Fastball for a strike. Meanwhile, some activity in the bullpen. Number 92, the left-hander, up and throwing. And it's 1-1. They try to get a chase on a slider down and away.
2-2, Sam.
And now it's 3-2. Good job to fight that one off. Nice battle against the lefty. And here comes the 3-2 pitch. Line, and that's a base hit. Runner on base to start the inning.
The center fielder, number 28, Isaiah Green.
The lineup flips over. Here's the center fielder, Isaiah Green. Snap throw to first. Lampe back in on a dive. Foul ball there. Now 1-1. Runner at first, nobody out. And the count 1-2. Swings through that one for a strikeout.
The left fielder, number 4.
Now the left fielder, Wilfredo Antunes. And that one's in there. That's strike one. That one pulled foul. One-run game, 1 on and 1 out. Got him. And there's 2 down. Well, he's got no excuse for not being on time on that last heater. 3 straight fastballs, and he still couldn't catch up to it. Here's the second baseman, Aaron Bracho. Switch hitter, batting righty against the lefty on the mound. And that's in for a strike. Oh, 1 now. Fly ball out to right. Head settles underneath it. makes the catch. One runner left stranded. They lead it 2-1. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, number 48. Does a good job keeping the ball in the yard and has been really tough to take deep this year. Well, it's a one-run ball game. Stepping in, Manny Pena, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a groundout. There's a strike. I know that's a fastball up, but it's low 90s, so that's one you can handle. Might regret not swinging it back. Oh, 2, and the delivery. Just misses there. That's an 0-2 fastball that most hitters will take a rip at, but he took it and got away with it. Can't let it go by a second time. This pitch misses, and the count's even at 2. Rips this one to short. And there's one away.
The batter, number 62.
He's 2 outs away. And next, the cleanup hitter came into the game on defense. First trip to the plate here. He swings and fouls one off. A 1-run lead here in the top of the 9th. Fouled off. He was late. Not close with that one. Wouldn't chase that time. Fights it off. We'll see another. Goes down looking. So down to their final out of this one. And now the center fielder, number 88. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. That one misses. And that is ball 1. Getting squeezed a bit here in the late going. Fly to center, and that ought to do it. And this game is over. And your final score here today, 2-1. So they hang on to win it by a run. For our whole outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. We'll see you soon.
Here now our final line score. First for the victorious RubberDucks. 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 4 runners on base. For the Curve, 1 run, 4 hits. No errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.